and hope they don't turn off the mic after. So I have known Gail for more than 5 years now since we both work for the same company. But our friendship actually started when we attended a wedding 4 or 5 years ago. Tama ba? Kay Clelis. So since then, we spent almost every day together. There was actually me, Gail, and Terry kasi kami yung mga single ladies among our group. The others are already momshies. So we have created numerous fun memories, and I think what makes our friendship special is that we are not the expressive types. We rarely hug each other, we say we love each other, and we only beso each other during the Peace Be With You, during the Mass. That's the time that we only touch each other. But although we are not the expressive types, we know deep in our hearts that our love for each other is that of a sister. And as much as we would like to stay in our happy bubble, we can't stop life from happening. Beautiful and not so beautiful things has happened. As a matter of fact, as I mentioned, we have another friend, Terry. She's now happily married in Ireland with a baby. And now Gail is married with LG, a lucky man. Yeah. And as for me, only God knows. So, dasal-dasal muna ako. So, I can't believe it was just last year. Ito na po yung booking and part. I can't believe it was just last year when LG and Gail were both undergoing an emotional phase. I remember a time when we attended a feast event. So, normally the feast event, there will be a welcoming opening worship and then talk, reflection. So, all throughout, I think they were crying. Pati po dun sa offertory song po, iniiyakan po nila yung Lord, I offer my life to you. So medyo nakaka-bother kasi po ina-offer na po nila yung buhay nila. And I'm guessing if Boom Tarat Tarat was playing that time, they would have cried on it too. So after a few months, when Gail started to receive flowers, ito po yung nangyari. When Gail started to receive flowers from an anonymous source, pinapadala po sa office for I think 3 weeks straight, it was sent. So, we had different speculations. Sino po ba itong nagbibigay ng flowers? Actually, meron kaming isa. Pero we were proven wrong na hindi pala siya. Until one day, it just dawned on us that it was LG. Gail's initial reaction were somewhere along the lines of, OMG, this is never going to happen. I have no feelings for him. He's just a friend. She was so firm about it that we believed her. But as they say, you can fool everyone but not yourself. Kita nyo naman po, kasal na sila ngayon. So it's really true, huwag na huwag magsasalita ng tapos. I think it felt so surreal to her that her dear friend for more than 10 years was in love with her. I think most of us felt the same thing, given their intertwined histories, if you may. But once we got over the initial surprise, we realized it made perfect sense. And that LG and Gail were always meant to be together. Two individuals with great love for their family, both successful in their respective careers, who were friends for a long time. It was truly a love story waiting to be unraveled in God's perfect time. I think if there's one takeaway that we could get from their love story is that God moves in mysterious ways, but His time is always the perfect time. All those years that Gail was the punong abala during LG's birthday party sa Dubai, she would take care of the food and the hosts, the guests I mean, who would have known that would be her practice. Because celebrating LG's birthday would be one of the things that she would do for the rest of her life. I am certain, konti na lang po, I am certain that Gail would be a great wife and mother, having been raised by an exceptional and God-loving woman, Isabel. Who she is right now is a testament of how well she was brought up by her parents and how loved she is by her brothers. Her happy disposition in life has always been part of her charm. But also, I think you will agree with me that Gail will be in good hands with LG. This was a difficult year for Gail and her family, but LG remained on their side all throughout. His tremendous support served as Gail's anchor during that time. I'd like to end my speech by sharing with you my brief bonding moment with Tito Mario last year. Sorry. For some reason, nagkasabay po kami sa band ni Tito Mario. He had a different flight from Gil and Tita Bel. And during that time, he was very chatty. He told me about the business he wanted to put up and how Gil willingly supported him on his idea. Sabi pa nga niya, may utang siya kay Gil. Malaki-laki pa daw. He continued to share stories about generosity and the selfless love of Gail for her family, for their family. I could sense and see in his eyes how proud he is for having such a daughter. A daughter who is willing to do everything for their family. But what touched my heart was when he told me, kasi alam niya na Gail was not really in a good place that time, is that he's praying hard for Gail to finally meet the one. Because he wants his only daughter to be genuinely happy. That's why I am sure wherever he is right now, he is smiling. Because today, Tito Mario's prayer is answered. And without a doubt, Gail finally found the one. Good things happen to good people, and I don't know two people who are more well-deserving of the kind of love I witnessed. With that, best wishes, Elgin and Gail. Congratulations.